Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another part in the Persona Collection video series. I would call this Shelf 5, but honestly, Shelf 5 is so full that it's not even a real shelf anymore. It's more of a stacked on the ground and then kind of laid out around the room. So I went ahead and grabbed everything from around the room and put it on the table. And we're just going to kind of reveal some things, show some things. This last shelf will be split up into two parts just because I did that poll and people said they wanted shorter videos. I mean, only 3 people voted, but 2 people said they want shorter, 1 person said longer. So I'm going to cut this up into 2 parts. These have been around 20 minutes each, which I feel like is a pretty good length for these videos. If you haven't seen any of the other parts, go ahead and check them out on my channel where I've gone through and I've talked about the other shelves, a lot of the games and soundtracks and things like that. But we're going to go ahead and look at some of these things. So the first thing we have here is this is the Persona 4 Arena fighting stick. It looks like that inside the box. I think I did an unboxing. Most of these things that I've talked about, I've either done videos or unboxings before. These are just compilation videos, showing you a whole bunch at one time instead of you having to go through 20, 30, 40 different videos to see all these things. But this is a fighting stick, pretty cool. We will be talking about fighting sticks here later. This right here, this is the 25th anniversary. This is a picture frame they sold during that anniversary. It's pretty cool. It's big. What I don't like about it is there's no real hook to hang it up, so it is designed to just sit like that. Looks nice, but again, I wish I could hang it up. This right here, this is a little stand from Persona 4 Golden. This actually came with the limited run Persona 4 Golden, whatever they called it, collector's edition. I think these are real sunglasses. It says a UV protection sticker on them. Definitely too small for me, but those look pretty cool. Back here, I know I've talked about these a long time ago, but these are my crystals. They do light up if the batteries, I'm sure, are dead. But yeah, very dead. But you can see kind of this is a Persona 4 dancing one, and I have quite a few of them. We're about to see in a second. This one is Persona 3 dancing. They're kind of hard to show on film. There we go. It's not a bad shot. You can see they're 3D and they're etched on the inside. This one is Persona 5. Not dancing, just Persona 5. Main character holding up his little prison tag. And then this last one is Persona 5, but back to dancing. And these bases, they light up and they change colors, and they look really cool on the shelf when they're all lit up and things like that. Like I said, the batteries are dead. Okay. We have some figures back here. I know I've talked about before, my figure collection isn't the best. It isn't great, but I do have some, and it is ever growing. It's kind of the new thing that I'm focusing on right now, are the figures, since, well, I already have so much about everything else. I recently did an unboxing of quite a few of these figures, like this one right here. This is Rise, and she's sitting on some TVs. I think they have similar style for Marie from Persona 4 Golden, also sitting on TVs, but looks really good. Pretty cool. Here we have Chie in Gekkoukan High School, so Persona 3 style uniform. Unfortunately, this is my only Chie figure, which is a crime against humanity. I need to fix that sometime. This is the Persona 4 protagonist. This is from the arena. Oh no, animation, my bad. Persona 4, the animation. They had a whole series of this. I might get more of them later. The stands are kind of big, but admittedly, they do look really good. And here we have Yukiko, also in that Gekkoukan High outfit. Right there. So one of these is actually coming in today. Maybe it'll be here by the time I have the last collection video. But this is, they have this Velvet Room series where they have the protagonists of 3, 4, and then 5 all sitting in a chair like this. So that fifth one comes in today. I actually ordered it like 2 months ago, and for some reason Amazon just took forever to ship it. But I saw it actually shipped finally, and it is coming in. Here's my little Yukiko. She looks adorable like this. I know there's also a series of this. There's a lot more types. I'm not, I mean, if you see my Game Room drawer, I have a lot of figures. I'm not too into, like, figures, I guess, which sounds silly because, again, I have a ton of them. But I don't have that same drive of getting the complete series of, like, this style or that style or whatever, like I am with soundtracks or games or things like that. So it really is just like opportunity, and then does it look cool? Do I like it? Is the price right? I'm kind of like this one, Futaba. She's, oh my goodness, we're just breaking things now. Like that Futaba one. I'm not the biggest Futaba fan. I mean, she's okay. It's not like I hate her or anything, but the price was right. And it was easy to get. This is, how did I have this on before? Okay. There we go. If you put it in correctly, it won't fall. This is why you're not supposed to mess with any of this stuff. You put a figure up, you get it correct, and you don't touch it like that. Okay, so we're gonna look at a couple more things. That way, you know, we don't actually make 400 videos. This is also on my shelf. This is the Persona 5 PS4 Pro. It is a fully functional, very heavy PS4 Pro. I don't play on it because, well, I have a PS5, but also I just don't use it. I don't play it. But it's really cool. Very freaking expensive. Still not sure if it was worth the price, but you know, what's done is done. Going back to fighting sticks, here we have the Mad Catz Persona 4 Arena Ultimax fighting stick. I actually do use this fighting stick still. I'm not very good, but I do use it. It's nice, it's hefty, good response and all that. The box is in the closet. I'm fairly certain I've shown the box before in a video. But yeah, how do you display something like that? I don't know. I'm gonna show you two more things, and then we're gonna call for this part just because I'm running out of room. We're kind of getting to the bigger stuff. It's a lot easier to show CDs than it is big box things. These also recently, I know I've shown, but oh, it's upside down. This is the limited run Persona 3 Portable Collector's Edition. I did a whole unboxing of it a couple months ago. If you want to go check that out to see all the cool stuff inside. And it actually does have some really cool stuff in there. The Invoker replica specifically, I really, really like. And then where those glasses came from, we have it's upside down again. The Persona 4 Golden Limited Run Collector's Edition. Yeah. So these were all kind of like miscellaneous. My one shelf, I have a whole Persona shelf. It's full. And I was actually just talking with my wife about maybe buying a second shelf and moving some things around. Because after doing this, it's like so many things were just shoved in. And it's nice to display all this stuff, but obviously you need a lot of room to display all this stuff. We'll see about doing that. But yeah, I think this is a shorter video. But I'm out of space. It's just bigger things. So we're going to end it here. But then I think, yeah, actually, you know what? We're not going to end it here. We're going to go mobile. Because I'm going to show you. So there's the mess of the last shelf. We'll do that in a bit. But I'm going to take this opportunity to show you the things that I have up on the wall. So here, the first thing, this is a face cover for a PlayStation 4 Slim. When they, don't mind that. when they came out with the PS4 Pro for the Persona 5, they also came out with two PS4s. I was not going to buy those, but I did buy the covers because that was basically all that was different on them. We have a wall scroll right here for Persona 3 Reload. Really nice, really cool. That Persona 4 Arena limited edition puzzle that I talked about, there it is, framed up on the wall. Looks really nice. And here's another puzzle I have of Persona Q2. Glued it, framed it. Again, looks really good. Here's some fan art I have. Got this at Kansas City Comic Con. Really cool art. I think... Oh no, the other ones are Zelda, which I don't even think I have the Zelda ones up because, again, I'm out of room. Here we have another wall scroll. I got this at some convention. I don't remember which one. But it's Persona 4. The animation is very big. Hides behind the TV. There's the other PlayStation 4 cover. And I have this just hanging on the wall. They're very delicate. I've been extra precautious about not scratching them. This up here is a calendar for that was on the Amazon edition of Persona 4, the collector's edition. And then those tarot cards I was telling you about back in the other videos that came with Persona Q and the Persona Arena, I had them framed on there, so always have that. And then I have a couple jackets. I did an unboxing of this. It's one of my more popular videos actually, but this is a bomber jacket with Persona 3 Reload. Has Aegis on it. On the back, I've worn it a couple times. Pretty cool. Here I have my Persona 5 Letterman jacket. I do not wear that, but again, it's kind of cool. And then this, you can see it's been worn a lot. I wore this a lot in high school, but this is Yasogami High hoodie. Has the emblem on the back. Yeah, so there's those, and I think, you know what, we're gonna do one more thing. Make this video 20 minutes long. Why not? Not one more thing. We're gonna look at the stuff on the top shelf actually. It's mainly boxes, but we're gonna go ahead and check them out. So right here I have a huge Koromaru plush. This came with one of the movies. I think it was the fourth movie actually, but it was either a pre-order bonus or special edition bonus or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long. Here we have Persona 5 Royale, the Treasure Box edition. Has like a bag in there and I think some more cards and stuff like that. You know, if I'm ever rich, if I ever hit the lottery, and like actually can afford, and I know you'd be like, wow, aren't you rich? You have all this. I promise you, this is working 3 jobs for, well, I don't work 3 jobs anymore, but since I was 15, I worked 3 jobs at 15 and I worked 3 jobs up until I was 24, 25. And I always had a 3rd job for this. Like I had a job for Persona stuff. Slightly insane. Very tiring, and I'm glad I don't do that anymore. But and that's why I don't have as many things. I don't do as many unboxings. Well, A, I own a lot of stuff, but B, I just don't work that much anymore. I work 40 hours a week now. I got crazy. Anyways, I would like to display all the things in there, but you need a big house, and I don't have a house. Here, also on the top shelf, we have the Persona 3 Reload Collector's Edition box. Really good game, by the way. Maybe I'll do reviews one day of some of the games because I definitely don't like all of them, but well, actually, I shouldn't say I don't like all of them. I think I like every Persona game. It's just some I love. While others I just kind of like. Up here, we have the Valentine's Day edition, aka the Take Your Heart edition. It was originally supposed to release on Valentine's Day, and then it was delayed for a 4th, 5th, 6th time. I don't know. They delayed Persona 5 so much. It was actually insane. And then the last thing, which we already saw the contents of it, but this is the box for the PS4 Pro. And it sits at the top. It's very big, very shiny, looks nice. It's very dusty at the top. And then honestly, the back might be cooler than the front because it has all the personas on it. I might flip it around and show the back now, as in like on my shelf. I have the other side facing, but I think I'm gonna turn it around and show the back because that looks really cool. Yeah, so that's gonna actually be the end of this part of the collection video. If you enjoy these, or if you've been enjoying these, and you haven't seen the other videos, go ahead and check them out on my channel, parts 1 through 4. And again, we have 2 more parts after this. We're going to do the actual bottom shelf, and then we are going to do the books, which, oh man, there's a lot of books. So go ahead and subscribe if you like this. If you want to see more Persona content, you'll definitely be getting more Persona content in the future, whether those be unboxings, videos, top 10s, a whole bunch of things I have planned out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.